In March of 2022, I made a video defending Alex Bowman that ironically enough has 48,000 views. It's a video where I basically just put it out there that I think Alex Bowman got too much hate over time in the Hendrick 48 car. I think that the joke over time had gotten dumb of replacing him with anyone else. And since then, nothing seems to have changed. People are still not going to give Alex Bowman their credit and the respect that he deserves. They're still going to try and find every way under the sun to get him out of the 48 car. They're still going to find every way to say why he does not deserve what, in my opinion, he has earned to this point of his NASCAR career. So, why does Alex Bowman, I think, deserve to have the 48, deserve to be in an elite car and at Hendrick Motorsports? Well, you just got to look so far this year at what he's done. Just this year, he already has the most top 10s in the first 6 races with 5. Bowman has had good starts beforehand, but a lot of them beforehand have also went sour or have not been able to continue because of injury. And I don't think that's going to be a problem this time. He's leading more laps already this year, and he's easily on pace for the most laps led in his career with 30 points-paying races to go. To me, Alex Bowman right now reminds me of a 2012 Dale Jr. If you don't remember back then, which I believe it was still the same team that Alex Bowman drives for right now, Dale Earnhardt Jr. had been sort of middle of the road in 2011, which was much better than being mediocre in 2010 and 2009. And in 2012, while only getting one win at Michigan, he was consistent all season long. Led the series at different points in top 10s and the point standings, all of that. And that's kind of where Alex Bowman early on is. 5 top 10s in 6 races, finally got a top 5, led a bunch of laps recently, already is on pace to have more laps led than last season if he just leads a couple this week. And he is up there in the points and is going to probably be all year long with his team. And if you look at 2024, in his 36 starts, he got a win, 8 top 5s, 17 top 10s. Those 67 laps led have been the sticking point for me and a lot of other people, for Bowman being able to go to the next level, to not only just be a fringe round of 8 guy who can make it as long as he's not DQ'd, but a guy who is almost insured to be in there, like the types that we see with Larson and Byron, his teammates, or Tyler Reddick, or Christopher Bell, you name it. There is another level that he has. A 14th place average and a 9th place point finish with that high of a Chicago win was a pretty good season, especially coming back from 2 seasons that were plagued with injury. And that's what I think a lot of people now are looking at compared to back then. Before, in 2022, people were looking at the fact that Alex Bowman, while having streaks, while having won 4 races in 2021, was still at the time a driver that was running middle of the pack. If he made the playoffs, you're thinking he's probably going to finish somewhere between 12th and 16th in there. And generally, that's what he's done, other than 1 or 2 times in his career. He does still have a bit to prove, in my opinion, and should have that chip on his shoulder. But I think a lot of people now, instead of looking at that, are looking at 2023. In that season, he missed 3 races, of course, and he only had 4 top 5s and 10 top 10s after the injury. It was clear with the 17th place average finish that he was off, and he had been off a little bit like many had with the next gen from their previous highs. And to me, I think that this was unfair to him. We have seen many drivers have back injuries before, Denny Hamlin being the one that I look at, that have been elite drivers and have fallen off for a while. Hamlin from 2013 on for a couple years, even while making a Championship 4 appearance, was not the dominant elite Denny Hamlin that we know of until later in the 2010s again. He was not that guy, and Alex Bowman was not going to be the same guy coming back from his injuries. So I think that's unfair too, to judge someone based on how they performed while clearly hurt, while clearly ailing. Not cool with that. I mean, he's had a win or more every season from 2019 to 2022, and then, of course, 2024. He's almost insured to get one at some point this year, and he had 3 seasons with 15 or more top 10s, making the playoffs from 2018 to 2022, and then back in it last year, and he looks well on his way to doing so right now. As of this time, he is the only driver, points-wise, who is a full race ahead without a win so far. He's 75 points ahead of the cut line. There'd have to be somebody winning, and Alex Bowman having the worst race possible, and then a penalty for him to fall out of the playoffs after Martinsville. It's almost impossible unless there's some kind of penalty that happens with it. And the question that I have is, who is better? Who is a better driver in the Chevy pipeline or a realistic way to replace Alex Bowman in the 48 car? Is it not Connor Zilisch? Yeah, he'd probably be a really good young prospect if he wasn't fast-tracked to Trackhouse. He's set for that. Yeah, it's with JRM, but he is going to be in that 99 either next year or the year after. One or the other, he'll be there. So it's not him. Raja Caruth. That's the name that keeps coming up for a lot of people. I have a lot of faith in Raja in the long term. I think he's a great, talented driver, a really great personality for the sport, but he is not ready, I even think, for full-time Xfinity racing, let alone Cup. He hasn't performed that well lately. He is well below where he should be in the point standings this year, and other than that one win at Las Vegas last year, he's not really done anything all that impressive. He needs time to develop. What about Day? He's somebody that's in the Hendrick pipeline. Jeff Gordon himself called him up to add him to that. He's not ready. He's just getting his feet wet in the Xfinity Series and the Truck Series. He does not need to be rushed up to the Cup Series. We saw somebody who seemed Cup ready in Joey Logano years ago, who struggled coming up to the Cup Series too fast. Doing this correctly is not something that can be rushed. It never can. So it's none of them. And the free agent everyone talks about after this year is Kyle Busch. Well, I like Kyle Busch. I think that he has a lot of potential to still get a couple wins in the end of his career, but he's at the tail of his career right now. He is not going to get any better. It's going to be a depreciating investment, if anything, and to me, that's just not something that Hendrick Motorsports is going to do. They're not a retirement home. They're a dynasty. And my opinion is that there's nobody else out there. There's no one out there who could be with Chevrolet that is set up to be there in the next year or two, and there is nobody in the free agent market that's better. I mean, who's the other free agents other than Kyle Busch right now? Daniel Suarez? He can't even perform at JGR. Why is he going to perform at Hendrick Motorsports? I just don't see it. You add to that, too, that Bowman has Ally as a loyal sponsor, someone on the car every week, someone that likes him a lot, and someone that's signed long-term just like he is with the team. Like I said Sunday night, after the Cup race, I had said it on my stream that I think it was a funny meme for a little while to replace Alex Bowman. And I've heard different things left and right in the industry at times of people maybe saying somebody might go over and replace him. But I just don't see it. I think it's gotten old after a half decade, and I think he's just now starting to get even better and get even more chemistry. He's a versatile driver. He gets wins at any type of racetrack. He's consistent, and at the moment now, and a lot of Hendrick fans might not like this, he's not the fourth Hendrick car. Chase Elliott is, if anyone is. He's not. He's top 3 in points right now. So I think he deserves respect. Now I want to know from you. Do you think Alex Bowman deserves more respect? Or do you think that people are overreacting and he should be released at some point from Hendrick soon? Let me know down in the comments below. While you're at it, leave a like in this video, share this video, and subscribe to this channel for more great and fun NASCAR content. Thank you so much to all my channel members for your continued support. And until next time, have a good one.